Hi. Hi, babies. Hi, sugar butts. Hi, sugar plums. Hi, my keto brownie bites. Hi. Hi, my little sweet potatoes. Hi, my little marshmallows. Hi. How's my little turkey legs? I hope this video finds you well. I hope it finds your butthole well. And if you don't have a butthole, I hope it finds your colostomy nice and rosy. Yeah. Hi. Hi, my little advent calendars. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Use your own discernment and intuition. Whenever you find it, it is the right time because it is timeless. I will never reach out to you for personal readings. I will never tell you to contact me because I'm not doing them, first off, and I would never do that anyway, so please report those people. They are not me. Beloved, please contact me. Here's my Cash App and WhatsApp. No, I will never tell you to text me or anything of that sort. So it's not me. Report those people. Net bang on them. Do what you will. The intent of this video is to confirm what your intuition has been telling you. So it might just be a bunch of little messages. We'll get into it because I want to clarify, I want to trigger your intuition or what you have already. That's my, the intent with most of these is you should use that anyway, but I want to, if you had these little inklings or something, it's my intent with this video to clarify any of them and give you the reassurance you needed, if that makes sense. Hi. I love you all so much. You are so sweet. So darling. Love it. Love it. My little babes. Alright. I want to get my little mushroom back there. Okay. We're just going straight into it, huh? Alright. Don't hurt me, baby. I gave you my heart. You tear it apart. You treat me like a fool. I know that lately you're messing around. You're painting the town. Okay, so if you thought somebody, that's the My Love Is True by Monster Truck that's coming through. If you thought that somebody was doing stuff behind your back or say they were accusing you of cheating or they didn't trust you or anything of that sort, and they were always on your dick about it, it's because they were doing it. So if that's something you were wanting to hear, you were correct. The reason they were doing that is as a means of trickery. We have the Six of Cups here with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting also, if you, it may not be going on right now, but it did happen in the past with that Six of Cups, and it happened at your home with the Queen of Pentacles. So, or it's somebody that you've allowed into your home. It was with that person. Obviously, take it as it resonates. If that's not your message, then it ain't your message, okay? But if you had an inkling prior to this, that is your confirmation. And I'm getting with the Moon card and the Eight of Staffs, they did a lot of firing. I'm getting, what is it, when they're, I forgot what they call it, but when they're just drilling you and questioning you so much that you like can't even get a word in because they're like, well, why'd you do that? Why do you look like that? Why did you dress that? Why did you wear that? Like just asking a bunch of questions and then like not believing the answers. Like they're just like investigating you or interrogating you. That's the word I meant to use. They're interrogating you. And it's because with the moon card, they were trying to put an illusion. See how there's like the dark part of the moon? They didn't want you to look at the dark part of the moon. They didn't want you to see the truth. So they were interrogating you, firing all of these things at you, maybe starting fights, all of that, because they didn't want you to see the truth, that they were stabbing you in the back. We have the King of Pentacles underneath the deck with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting somebody was using you for money. I'm also getting, this is so random, but this might be clarification for somebody. If somebody like gave you like these little gifts and, you know, they were making these gestures towards you, it's because they wanted to like lock you down. I'm also getting like, it could be like same sex or like friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic. They were trying to lock you down in some sort of way and like be possessive of you so they could get all of your energy because they know you're abundant. And it could be like a subconscious thing, but they're trying to like cling onto you so they don't have to share. With that King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm also getting that they're like an unconscious, like they're not an intentional energy vampire, but they get a lot out of interacting with you, and that's why they're doing these little gestures to essentially siphon your energy still. Like they're unaware of it though, like they're not coming at that way of like, oh, I'm gonna steal their energy. It's just they're unconsciously doing it as a way to because I'm seeing this Ten of Swords as like bloodletting. Like I'm seeing that like they're trying to like puncture into you and just like get your energy, like get whatever they can out of you. And so like these gestures or like nice offers that they've done is so that you would like allow them to still siphon your energy. And I'm getting, not, it doesn't have to be like a partner. It could be somebody that was like a friend or something. They were doing that. Oh, so we have the Empress in reverse. That could be your mother, grandmother, baby mama, something of the sort, baby daddy, take it as it resonates, but somebody in that, like, I'm definitely getting like a mother figure around you, aunt, that, they don't do well with their own anxieties. They're a very like intense worry wart, and they dump all of that on you. And that's like how they've like made it through like their entire time knowing you. Like you're the only person they've been truly able to dump on and get relief because your energy is so abundant and healing and amazing. So you're the only one around. Like they dump on other people, but they don't get the same results because you can ground that energy for them. I'm also getting you are highly sensitive and intuitive. So you like essentially have been processing people's emotions for them because you've been taking it on. You're like a little sponge. And it's time to take your power back if you haven't already. My love is true. Yes, it is. What is that about? We have the Nine of Swords here with the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. So that is telling me with this Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, you may be worried that you're giving to the wrong energy again and that this person is on some bullshit or, you know, whatever. your first initial reaction to that person, like if you got a good feeling or like a ugh feeling towards them, go off of that. Like say the first time you meet them, you're like, oh, that's a really like sweet person, or cool, like that's a cool person. Like I think greatly of them or highly of them. But then you let your ego mind get in the way and start overthinking stuff. Your first initial reaction to them was the truth. So if you had like a good feeling about them, like first initial reaction before you got all in your head about it with that Nine of Swords, started overthinking it just because you've been fucked over before, you can they're secure. Like if you got that secure feeling or safe feeling from them, that's what it was. And your ego and just maybe projections from other people that don't want you to move on or all of that, that's keeping you from moving forward, which could be with this Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords, somebody that's got like a monitoring spirit on you or is a monitoring spirit. Like that could just be somebody like all up in your business, like trying to keep tabs on you, keep you confused, keep you in the dark, keep you in the fog. I'm also getting sending you like love spells and shit to like keep you away from this person that you thought was like good vibes or something, because they intuitively understand that or they were like getting readings on you or something, and they're like, oh, I don't want them to get we have the Strength card here. I don't want them to be confident and pursue something that they're actually worthy of. The World card in reverse. Okay, so we have the World in reverse with the Four of Cups and the Magician. So that's telling me you got into this energy of like, well, I guess I'm never getting this like manifestation because it's still not coming in. I don't feel it anymore. Like say you were you're like, whatever, I give up. Like that exact energy of you getting into that dissatisfaction and like just not focusing on it anymore, and you're like, well, fuck it, okay, like maybe, you know, it's like you got into this like defeated energy. That actually is what opened, like, say you that already happened to you, that's what opened the door for this manifestation to come in. So you being in that energy has brought it in, like, because you're like, whatever, like your willingness to just be like, okay, well, maybe that's not what I was supposed to manifest, or it's not meant for me because it's still not coming in. And that literally opened the door for it to come in, because you truly detached from it with that Four of Cups. I have no idea. This might just be significant or clarification for you, but I looked at that Magician's, looks like he has a candle in his hand to me, and it's burning at both ends, and the candle is dripping off. You might be, or somebody is into getting like candle wax dropped on them, if you know what I mean. So, do what you will with that information. I'm also getting you burning the candle at both ends and like doing a shit ton of work, like energetically, physically, financially, emotionally, all of this stuff. It's paying off, and this manifestation is coming in because you did the physical stuff on top of that. I'm also getting, because there is a dragon on there, like, and it's like on his left arm. You have like entities, high vibrational energies, you know, however you want to receive that are working for you on the other side, like on the other planes, to help you bring these manifestations in, because they see how hard you've been working. Some of y'all some freaks. Do not, if you're gonna stick a candle up your butt, tie a string to it so you don't have to go to the ER. Always tie a string to it. Okay, 7 of Cups in reverse. What's that song? Do 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 do. What is that? I don't think that's who it is, but I'm hearing that Hanson song. Isn't that Hanson song? Now I gotta look it up. Do 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 do. Oh, is it ba 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 do up? Bop lyrics. You have so many relationships in this life, only 1 or 2 will last. You go through all the pain and strife when you turn your back and they're gone so fast. Oh, yeah. And they're gone so fast. Oh, so hold on to the ones who really care. In the end, they'll only be the only ones there. And when you get old and start losing your hair, can you tell me who will still care? Ba, 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 do. Plant a seed, a flower, plant a rose. You can plant any one of these. Keep planting to find out which one grows. It's a secret no one knows. Okay, so if you're being called with that 7 of Cups in reverse, say you've been like planting seeds and exploring your options, you're gonna start seeing which ones you're meant to follow. Like maybe you put your like feelers out into several things because you're like, well, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Let me see what's out there. And now you're gonna start seeing like which ones are for you, because like you've also prayed to be protected and be shown what's for your highest good, and that's coming to fruition. Like the things that are good for you are gonna be the ones that actually like bear fruit. And like, because the 7 of Cups for me right now, how I'm seeing it is like dreams into reality. You planted the seed, and the right ones that are meant to grow and like the strongest are going to grow. So if, you know, something didn't pan out, it wasn't meant for you, and, you know, you would have been in more strife and heartache if that would have actually worked out. With the 3 of Staffs upright, 3 of Wands upright, if that 7 of Cups in reverse hasn't come to fruition yet, it is coming. It is on its way. See how there's like the shadow dragon boat thing? I don't know. That could be Nessie. One more on that. That's the truth. Queen of Swords. You may have thought it was like far-fetched, but you still like desired it, and you just like put it out there to the universe. It's coming to fruition. So we have the Sun in reverse, and that to me is like things that are being illuminated that you really don't want to see, like picking the rock up and seeing like all the creepy crawly things underneath it. It's necessary to expose that, and in doing so, with this Emperor card, puts you in control of your life and allows you with this 2 of Staffs to pursue your plans and dreams and all of that. Like that's given you yes, it was ugly and hurtful, and you're like, dude, I cannot fucking believe this shit. Like, what the hell? Like, why did this have to happen? That helped you step into this Emperor energy of like taking control and knowing your power, knowing where you can have authority over your own life and not be a victim to control and stuff like that. And that helps you actually start making, like, see how there's like a unicorn on there? Like, oh, it may be far-fetched to like make a plan toward this, or like, I want this, I desire this. But it's like, that's allowing you to be like, you know what? Life's too short. It's like you had to be shown all this crazy shit to be like, life's too short to even like think, like, not take a move towards this. Maybe somebody died around you recently, or like something crossed over the rainbow bridge around you. Yeah, because we have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups. Like, there's some grief and like something was ripped out of your life abruptly. So that could be like a passing of a loved one, money, job, or, you know, like a friendship that you thought was like solid and they just like left you or whatever. That was meant to put you in this state of like loss and grief and sadness, depression, so you can rise above it. Since we have that hot air balloon there, that might be significant. You might be from New Mexico, gang gang. Or you've just been on a hot air balloon, whatever. But I'm just seeing that as like you rising above what is happening right now. Like, yes, it was a painful thing, but that was meant to show you that life is too short to put up with the bullshit and like not go for the things that you deserve or desire. Ba, 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 do I bit it up? I haven't heard that song in so long, but it's like so ingrained in all of us. It's so catchy. It's like you like can't forget it. Can you tell me? No, you can't, because you don't know. Can you tell me? You say you can, but you don't know. Which flower is going to grow? You just have to fuck around to find out. Which flower is going to grow? I don't know, bitch. Is it going to be a daisy or a rose? Bitch, I don't know. You don't know. You say you can, but you don't know. You don't know until you fuck around and find out. You have to plant these seeds. You have to put your fillers out there. You have to be vulnerable with somebody to see what's up. And this loss, you know, my heart goes out to you if you did recently lose somebody, or, you know, whenever that was. It was meant to show you, like, yo, life's too short to be on some bullshit. Like, life's, like, because you were ignoring the fact that you were dissatisfied or you weren't pursuing your desires, all of that. This had to be yoinked from you in order to, yeah, we have the Knight of Staffs, to follow what lights you up, what gets you going, what gets your dick hard. Because the staffs are, you know, associated with wieners. If you didn't know, now you know. And yeah, what are we going to do? The Knight of Staffs is going to pursue happiness with that Ten of Cups. You are meant to go on this journey, follow what lights you up to this Ten of Cups, which is happiness, emotional fulfillment, love, connection, community, family, having a family with somebody that you've always desired, or just like, you know, coming into union with your soul family, the people that you're meant to build with, like friends, family, lovers, whatever. We have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You may have been hung up, like looking for an opportunity for something. It's time to free your mind from that and just trust that it's going to be dropped in your lap. You're not gonna miss it. You will not miss this opportunity. The universe, Most High, Spirit Team, your ancestors, they will not let you miss this. Point blank, period, bitch. They will not let you miss this. So get out of your damn head, and because the more you think and you're in your head, the more you're going to miss all of these signs and synchronicities. And because being present and like viewing what's around you at that very moment, that's when you're going to find the synchronicities and get into that more magical state of like when miracles just happen out of nowhere. Out of the blue clear sky. What is that? King George. Oh my God, I don't know. There we go. King George, George Strait, blue, clear sky lyrics. You swear you've had enough, you're ready to give up. Oh, the little lie they call love. Then out of the blue, clear sky, fallen right into your hands like rain on the desert sand. It's the last thing you had planned. Then out of the blue, clear sky, here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise, your new love has arrived out of the blue, clear sky. You're not gonna miss this thing. It's just gonna, as soon as you get into that present moment and get out of your damn head and be like, oh, was that the sign? Was that the thinking in the past and all this crazy shit, or thinking in the future? That's gonna have you miss these opportunities. You're like, not see them. You can still make this happen, but you have to get, the sooner you get present, the sooner you're gonna see these synchronicities. Ain't love a funny thing? So we have the hangman. We have the hangman and the lover's card. So there needs to be, you might have this ideal of what this relationship is supposed to look like, or something of the sort, what this person's supposed to feel like to you. And you might be missing like a crucial part of like, Most High knows what you need versus what you want. So you might be hung up, like you might need to free yourself. See how there's like these little things falling out of his pockets? You might need to free yourself and drop these like stagnant, stuffy ideals of like what this person's gonna be like, instead of like accepting like, oh, maybe it's just something I need that's gonna help me heal, help me grow, help me be a better person. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups. To me, that's telling me with the Page of, these are all in reverse, by the way. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, and Page of Staffs. That's telling me that you've been trying to manifest out of like, you've only experienced like toxic love and things that aren't like super good for you. So I have 144 on my clock. So you've been like manifesting out of this. There's like a little baby spider dropping off of my ring light. Yeah, so you've been manifesting this love, but you've been doing it from a space of like, you've only known toxic things and experienced toxic things. When there's actually something even better out there, and you kind of need to let go of like all the little details about it and kind of give like Most High, co-create with them, allow Most High, universe, whatever, to use their creative authority in it. Like give some of the reins over to the Most High. If that makes sense. Here she comes, a walking, talking true love. All right, so we have the Six of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, with the Three of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. That is telling me there are some, if you've had questions about like somebody not having your highest good in mind, or somebody like you shared something with somebody and they gave you like this weird advice and it like didn't sit well with you, that's because they don't want you to move on. And I'm getting, it's not out of a malicious thing. It's just their mind is so small and not expanded to the point of like their ability to see, like they wouldn't be able to do it themselves. So they weren't the right person to ask for advice. And so they're just operating out of their limiting beliefs. So you were like given shitty advice, or limiting advice, or like you were just given some weird energy to like keep you stuck from moving on and not take a chance on something, but that was out of like either jealousy or just bad advice. Like somebody just doesn't have the capacity to understand. They're not on that level yet. So what I'm getting is literally do the exact opposite of what that advice was. When if it didn't sit well with you, do the exact opposite of that. Even if that is the scarier thing. I got goosebumps on all over my body just then, so that's confirmation. Even that if that is the scarier thing, doing opposite of what the advice was or what their suggestion was, that's going to serve you for your highest good. Even if it does seem like crazy and you're like, what the fuck? That's going to actually help you move into calmer waters. It may be turbulent when it happens, but sometimes you get that, like when you gamble, because I'm getting that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, is they told you not to gamble. They told you not to take a chance. Or like, you know, maybe that's your ego telling you that. I'm getting you should take a chance. You should FAFO for sure. Fuck around and find out. What else? Okay, if you haven't been told this today, we have the Queen of Staffs here. You are one hot bitch, okay? You are fine as fuck. And if you feel like you're attracted to somebody and you kind of like get into this, like you might put them on a pedestal or something, they think the same exact thing towards you. You're fucking hot. You're perfect. You're magical. You're grounded. Because I'm looking at those mushrooms, like, yeah, she's magical, but she's also grounded and connected to animals. Like, you have a lot of like things working out for you, going for you. Not only are you attractive, you're intelligent. Not only are you magical, you're grounded. You have all of these aspects of yourself. You're the one. Whatever you were kind of worried about, or like, maybe I don't have the skills for this, maybe I'm not a good lover, or like they won't see me in this certain way, you're the one. You are the chosen one. You are the one. It's already been aligned that it's going down. You just have to accept that and like see your worth in this, and it'll work out in your favor. Okay. Anything else? Don't hurt me, baby. The Star, the Page of Staffs in reverse. So the Star in reverse, the Page of Staffs in reverse, and the Three of Swords. If you always felt that somebody wasn't very vulnerable with you, and that they were like holding back, and you know, you were hurt because you're like, well, I want connection, I want closeness with you, that's the truth. They were holding back, and they honestly, I'm getting that with the Star in reverse, they never, with you at least, until like you exit their lives and like not give into their shitty behavior anymore, and that's like fully like not giving your energy in that way anymore, or trying to pry at them and chase them and all of that. That's their lesson, because what the truth is that with you, they will never be emotionally mature enough to put themselves out there that way. And that's just something you have to accept with that Three of Swords in reverse and the Page of Staffs in reverse. The Three of Swords upright, the Page of Staffs in reverse. That's just something that you have to accept, is like, you will never get that with that person. It's uncomfortable, but they're just never going to be on that level. We have the Hermit in reverse. I'm getting somebody isn't doing the work, because we have the Hermit in reverse with the Ten of Staffs in reverse with the High Priestess. They're not wanting to do the work. That's why they've always been secretive with you and all of this, because they don't have the, this is kind of the similar message, they don't have the capacity to do this work, and it's easy for them to just stay superficial and secretive and never do the damn thing. And they're always going to be in that energy until they suffer the consequences of their behavior, which is maybe you exiting their life or other people doing the same thing. Like, they're going to have to see the pattern, like, oh, I'm not the victim, I'm the problem. That type of thing. Like, they have to see that they're the common denominator. And I think we have the Hierophant in reverse on the Justice card. That's karmic justice. That's, which is them never having a deep connection, or people just never hanging around because geez. So we have the Four of Swords, and I just heard they were just like meant to be used as a tool, like as like sexuality, like they're used for their body, and they're never going to have anything deeper than that because they don't want to let people in. One more on that, because I'm also hearing because that Four of Swords could be death. Like, they're going to be like that until they die. Like, that's just them inevitably, because it's too much for them. That superficiality, that they're never going to do the work with that Three of Pentacles. They're going to expect other people to do the work for them. And if you know your worth, you're not going to tolerate that. Because you deserve the Ten of Pentacles. You deserve everything, fulfillment on all levels. Yeah, you deserve balance. Somebody that's going to give you what you get, or give. Like, they're going to give what you give. They're going to match you, and it's going to be balanced. It's going to be someone that can see, you know, whether you disagree with them, but they can at least see where you're coming from, your perspective, and understand, like, we're all different people with different paths and different ways of thinking, and you need somebody that's going to have the emotional maturity to understand that, and just, you know, over social maturity, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, to understand that we all have different ways of existing and lenses on how we see life. And you just deserve something better. We have the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. You need a person that's your ride or die. These two together is that ride or die energy, like through sickness and in health, through until death do us part. Like, you deserve somebody that's going to be with you and not leave you alone with that Nine of Pentacles when shit starts getting tough. And yeah, you deserve somebody with that Death card and upright and the Page of Cups. Like, you don't deserve this energy of like confusion, like, where are we at, like, where do we stand, someone refusing to apologize, because that Page of Cups could be like an apology upright, but that's like somebody refusing to apologize, take accountability for it's like they know how to like slither out of situations by using their emotions and acting immature or whatever, or kind of leaving it like fluid and vague. There's a death to that there's an ending to that. And with this, like with the dragon being on there and the Reaper, like that's like other forces working for you to put an end to this. And so it's going to be exposed to you and you're going to rise above it. Don't hurt me, baby. Gave you my heart. Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. If you are around somebody and your inkling is they are not doing any work to get things rolling, they might be one of those people that you're like, hey, I really don't like when you talk shit about people, or you're like, you seem very judgmental of people. They're like, oh, I'm working on that, or you know, they say that, but they never catch themselves when they do that, and they just continue their behavior. That is telling you exactly what you need to know. You don't need to look or dig any further than that. They're choosing not to do the work. They're stagnant where they're at. They're not rising above that. They're not elevating in any sort of frequency. They're all talk. They're not walking the walk. They're just talking the talk. You know, like they're just they're just talking. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords with the Chariot and the Five of Swords. If you had any sort of inkling that someone was breadcrumbing you or like withholding information from you, but then they would give you just a little bit to keep you interested, that's for sure they're on some bullshit. They're on some like win at all costs type of thing. They might be trying to confuse you or mislead you in some sort of way. So if you thought that, it is confirmed. Yes, you are not being paranoid. And if this person like suddenly started acting like they were doing the work, we have the Death card in reverse. They're not taking that old part of themselves off. They're just acting in that way. They're being some fake spiritualist shit. We have the World of Dreams and the Away. So that is telling me if you've had like a weird dream and you woke up and you're like, man, I don't want that to be true. Or I'm more getting like you woke up and you're like, was somebody like messing with my dreams or like trying to mess with my sleep space or something? That is confirmed that they were doing that. And just like all you need to do is like pray that your sleep space is protected and dream space is protected when you sleep, right before you go to bed. And just like I'm kind of seeing the energy of that dream that you're like kind of questioning about. Just like pull it, like imagine it leaving you and just like leaving your auric field, your force field. That's all you got to do. Yeah, it was an illusion. It was some bullshit. So all you got to do is just essentially just forget it. Like let it leave you and not think anything. Don't give any more thought or anything to it. Just be like, oh, some dummy like trying to mess with me. Fuck you. You're not winning. And it may have been that you, it may have been like a stress dream that you like missed out on something or whatever. That's not true because the missed opportunities is in reverse. It might have been about work or like making more money or something of the sort. That was just like a weird dream that it's nothing you need to worry about. And yeah, it was like this weird, like if it wasn't somebody messing with your dream space, it was just like I'm seeing like your brain like doing like a little cleaning, like this, I'm seeing like this little critter like coming around and like vacuuming up all the like junk and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, just cleaning it like a janitor overnight when the building's like shut down and they're not like during operating hours. It's like that's what was happening. You don't need to dig any further than that. It was just like your brain like and mind cleaning itself out. So if you thought like you had a dream, like a stress dream or something about somebody, and it seemed like toxic, and you were like, man, I really just didn't get that from them. Why am I having this dream? We have toxic in reverse and the conflict in reverse. It was just like this weird, like, it was like your higher self or your mind, just like cleaning out the junk. Like, I'm literally getting like when you're vacuuming and you like hit a rock or something and it like makes that clink clink clink, like it's a satisfying sound because you know you're getting the dirt vacuumed up. That's what it is. Like, it was just like, it was obvious that there was actual dirt there, but it's gotten cleaned up. So there's no need to worry that that thing isn't toxic and there isn't conflict there. It was just like this weird like cleaning that needed to happen. And there may have been like a worry, like it was just somewhere there wasn't healing, and that needed to happen in that way. And there's no need to like linger or like hang up on that in any sort of way or be fearful. It was just like this part of like cleaning. I'm getting here, we have the innocence sideways and excitement's in reverse. Your fear from the past and, you know, your innocence being tarnished has kept you in this like state where you don't get excited for new things, and you're being asked to actually get excited for that because this shit's coming in. Yes, you've been hurt in the past, it's been ripped from you, you know, whatever. It's here now. And you have the right to be like, you can, it's safe to be excited again. Bitch, we have dream lover. It's safe to be excited for this because this is actually coming to fruition. This is your person. And if you have any fear, listen to your gut and like pray and wait for an answer and be neutral about the answer. But I'm really getting like, you just don't need to worry. This person is for real. And you'll know. Your body will give you the answers. And you're not stuck. Things are moving forward with the stuck right in reverse. And don't lose hope with that hope card in reverse. It is safe to be excited. Like, things are actually happening for you now. You paid the karmic debt off. You've learned the lessons. All of that stuff happened for a reason. And now it's just time for you to reap the rewards. All right, babies, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this message was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Bye.